we will discuss about different AI based tools for managerial activities and routine office automation based tasks. As far as strategic activities are concerned, managerial activities are concerned, in routine, we have to work with different types of documents, whether these documents are related to some research reports, some Excel sheets, or particular white papers. And many times we have to extract deep knowledge from these documents, from a specific document, from a particular white paper or book, or some particular research analytics report. We have to work on summarization, we have to identify particular patterns. So in this session we will see how to work with those tools and different AI based applications, AI based chatbots for document analytics, data engineering. Along with that, we will see how to work on multimedia based applications, because as a manager, as a leader, many times we have to present the content in form of PowerPoint presentation or slideshows. So we will see with prompt engineering how to create presentations, animations, videos, different types of flowcharts, structures. If we are from some core engineering domain like mechanical, civil, structures engineering, many times we have to generate some floor plans, we have to generate 2D, 3D drawings, or floor plan of particular architecture. With artificial intelligence, all of these designs can be generated. Even if somebody is not aware with AutoCAD or OpenSCAD or CATIA, nowadays artificial intelligence based tools available for generating the content, whether it is linguistic content, text content, natural language, or multimedia content. So, before covering any demonstration, any live demonstration, first of all, we will see the prominence of artificial intelligence and with which pace it is moving. You might have seen since advent of ChatGPT, nowadays loads of other chatbots are available. As soon as ChatGPT was released around 5 years back, instantly a very close competition started between number of corporate giants, and loads of other AI chatbots came to picture like Bard, that was released by Google. After that, it was converted to Gemini, Perplexity, Corapo, Word Canvas, Microsoft Designer. Nowadays, more than 20,000 chatbots available, and every day this figure is increasing. This statistics is increasing. Thousands of chatbots for different applications. And as far as prominence is concerned, as far as fame of ChatGPT or AI chatbots are concerned, you can imagine with this particular data. At one time, when Netflix took around 4 years to achieve 1 million users, ChatGPT achieved 1 million users in only 5 days. Twitter also took around 2 years to reach 1 million subscribers, 1 million users. Nowadays, whether someone is school going student or research scholar or academician or corporate person, corporate professional, industrialist, manager, leader, project manager, everybody is using some AI chatbot. So, in this era of artificial intelligence, we should be aware with these tools to improve our productivity, to improve the performance. Because in this scenario where thousands of chatbots available, we can't manage to work number of hours on a task which can be done in few seconds by AI chatbots. And with this particular implementation, with lots of thousands of AI chatbots in market, you might have gone through this news that lots of jobs are under threat. Millions of jobs are under threat, and this particular data is months ago. Nowadays, also, you might have gone through different news reports that top level corporate giants are firing thousands of employees every day. Most of the white collar jobs will be out very soon, whether it is related to data analytics, transcriptions, translation, news reporting. Most of the things which can be done on a laptop, on some particular software, whether it is coding, programming, almost everything that is being replaced by AI. So I'm showing you this particular data only to make you aware, for just for your awareness, because in this specific scenario we should be having knowledge of maximum tools, maximum platforms to survive in this market. Not only chat gpt for content creation, everything is possible. If you want to create some particular animation, some intro for your business, for your startup, that can be done in few seconds. If you want to create some presentations, powerpoint presentations or slideshows, that can also be done very easily. We will see some demonstrations, we will see some tools which we can use for implementations. Okay, so these are few jobs, and this particular list is increasing, whether it is related to animation or it is related to translation. Everything, most of the things are going to be handled by artificial intelligence. Even where human beings are nowadays deputed, in those segments also AI is taking the charge. So one example I'm showing you, so you can see that this one, AI in journalism. So with these faces, who can say that these persons do not exist anywhere in this world? These faces do not exist anywhere on this globe. These are AI generated faces, AI generated news anchors. So, what will happen to the jobs of journalists? What will happen to the jobs of media professionals who are currently hired by top level media houses? Okay, so, and it is only one example, it is very classical example. AI news anchors, you also might have gone through this. In other segments also, AI is taking the charge, whether data analysis is concerned. If we move back to 4 to 5 years, you might have seen that there were lots of advertisements related to courses on data science, data engineering, data analytics on different channels. Now there is no advertisement or very few advertisements related to courses on data science, data analytics on different channels. Why? Because most of the things are taken up, are handled by artificial intelligence. Even data engineering, coding, programming, or graphic designing. I will show you some demonstrations, and after that you will come to know that actually it is affecting the overall market. Okay, so now we will see how to use some tools for routine applications, routine managerial applications with prompt engineering, AI prompt engineering, document research, document analytics, white paper analytics, or creating presentations. How to write the prompts? As far as this term is concerned, prompt engineering means how to give a particular input to AI chatbot so that the best output can be generated. You might have seen a few months ago, it was a very common trend. Not few months ago, I think last month or around 40-50 days ago, there was a very common trend of creating Ghiblis. Now you will be surprised to know that we can use Ghibli images for our strategic implementations also. For example, I want to create a diagram, I want to create a flow chart. So with Ghibli prompt, I can create a flow chart. So one way is that I will create my own cartoon and I will feel happy, I will feel contented that this is my cartoon, Ghibli cartoon. Another way is that we will be able to create some flow chart, some professional diagram with the same prompt of Ghibli. And obviously that will be plagiarism free. We will be able to use it in presentations, in reports, in research papers, in white papers, wherever we want to use it. So we should know the constructive use of technology, how to make use of that specific technology for our routine applications, office applications. Up to this point, is it clear to all participants? Is this audible and visible to all participants? Kindly confirm so that we can start the demonstration part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, dear participants, I am starting the demonstration, and in demonstration, I will cover some tools which you might not be aware, or which everybody might not be aware. It may be possible that some of you might have worked on these tools. Very first tool I'm covering in this session for document analytics, for data analytics, for multi-purpose data evaluation, that is Moonlight, the Moonlight.io. Okay, I will come to ChatGPT also, but as far as ChatGPT is concerned, everybody is aware about it. Still, I will cover those segments in ChatGPT which you might not be aware. But before covering ChatGPT, I'm covering those tools which are new or which may be new for you. The Moonlight.io. Understanding any document, any white paper, or any book, or any concept in depth analysis of some particular document. For example, for strategic applications, you are having one document, you want to analyze some specific parts. If I take example of a paper, Okay, first of all, I will download one paper so that I can show you some demonstrations, and it will be mixture of data analysis as well as text evaluation report writing. For example, I am taking some paper related to industrial automation or any other paper we can take. So for example, this one PDF file I am downloading, and on this PDF I will show you some demonstrations. Okay, automatically we will be able to generate references, we will be able to generate some reports, some analytics part, image analytics. So this is the document. Now first of all we will see what we are going to do. This is the document. Okay, it may be our research document, it may be a paper, it may be a thesis, it may be your office document, it may be your minutes of meeting, it may be your mandatory disclosure. So as a manager, as a team member, as a strategic leader, you might have seen that on different the type of documents we work. So if we talk in context of academics, so there are certain documents like mandatory disclosure, like some accreditation documents. For example, you are going for NAC accreditation, you are going for NBA accreditation or ISO certification. So in that we are having so many documents, so many PDF files, so many Word files, and uh, we many times we have to summarize those documents, we have to go for summarization, or to find out certain term. For example, you have one notification of UGC or one document of Ministry of Education. You want to see whether your institute or whether your organization is abiding by the rules as per particular clause. You want to see a particular clause, under this clause whether you are your organization is fit or not. So that can also be done. Okay, so anything you will be able to perform. So this paper I have downloaded, and I will upload this document on this portal. So cloud based, no need to install anything, no need to download anything, simply on cloud. You need only net connection and web browser. So this paper I am uploading. Now you can see that as soon as I will upload, it will give me so a detailed view. So you can see summary. What is summary? At right hand side you can see it has started working on this document. It, this particular document may be related to your business organization, it may be related to your educational institute. Okay, so if I want to explain some particular part, so you can see that this one summary, this is summary. So uh, if you are doing research, so in multiple context I am talking. First context, as a researcher, as a research scholar, as a research scholar, if I want to write literature review, if I want to write 4 to 5 lines about this paper, so this is the summary. So you can see this paper addresses. So without doing anything, without reading this paper from first page to last page, I can instantly check what this paper is all about, which are major equations. So you can see that this one, 3 line summary, click. If I need very concise summary, 3 line summary. So as a researcher, this one. Another, as a as an as a leader, as a strategic manager. Okay. For example, this particular document is related to business organization, related to some particular scheme. Okay, or if we are, for example, budget, we have uploaded complete file of budget, and we want to see whether some under some particular clause our financials are fit or not. That can also be put. Now, so this is the document. If I want to take interior in-depth information about this document, so you can see that I will see some equations. For example, this equation you might have seen in many research documents, in many uh, reports, research reports, equations are not properly explained. For example, some mathematical equations, some clause, some mathematical formulations, these are not clear. I want to see what is meaning of this equation, okay, in details. So you can see, as soon as I will put mouse on mouse over, click explain, now you can see that it will give me detailed explanation of this image, this particular equation, this one. Okay, so now follow up questions, this one is follow up question. It means questions from the generated output. So all possible permutations, all possible questions which can be asked from this particular equation, this one. Now you can see that each and everything. Otherwise, in any document, this type of data extraction is very difficult. We have to read, we have to write in our own language. If we are given the task to write 5 lines about this paper or 5 lines about this document, in that case it becomes very challenging. Okay, first of all we will read this paper from first page to last page. After that we will start writing in our own language, and it may be possible that our own English is not good. Okay, because all of us may not be proficient in English language. Okay, so if we are writing, so we are not having so many synonyms, we are not having good grammar, so we write whatever we know, whatever we have learned so far. For example, some particular concept, okay, any document you will be able to take. So if you want to take some government document, you can take, and after that you will be able to ask the questions. For example, I want to explain some particular part. Okay, for example, any segment I'm taking, for example this one. Okay, within this document we want to explain some specific concept. Okay, this one, like this particular paragraph. If I want to get detailed explanation of this paragraph, okay, this line, if this line is not clear to me as a researcher, as a strategic manager, as a leader. For example, some document is given, so if we discuss about leadership, if we discuss about managerial activities, so as all of you are academicians, you are working in different organizations, you might be supervising research scholars, you might be working on different research projects. So as a supervisor, as a research guide, we are manager, we are managing our research resources, we are managing our research scholars, we are managing and guiding them what they should do and what they should not do. Okay, it is possible only if we are having detailed knowledge of multiple tools. Okay, for example, this line is not clear to me, or this particular line is not clear to me what this author want to say. Okay, now what I will do, simply select, and you can see explain. So this feature is not available in chat gpt. Okay, so click explain. Now this particular paragraph will be explained in details. In same way, if this particular line is not clear to me, so any document you will be able to take, for example your office document, your uh, some specific guidelines which are mentioned in a particular PDF file, you want to explain. For example, this particular equation is not clear to me. Okay, so what I will do, simply I will select this equation. Okay, select this equation. As soon as I will drop, and it will give me detailed explanation. Okay, anything you will be able to explain. Simply select the text. So click, and it is giving me detailed view. No need to refer to third party books. Otherwise, what we do, so many third party PDF documents, so many third party books we have to refer. So if I want to get detailed explanation of this one, what is this specific segment, select, and you can see highlight, translate. If I want to translate, comment, okay, or ask AI. If I want to ask questions, if I want to put some queries within this document, or explain, click. So you can see that it is explaining each and everything. and follow-up questions. Follow-up questions means whatever output is generated, and we want to get further details. So in this way, any document you will be able to take. If you want to take summary, if you want to summarize it, okay, this one is summary. If I want to see problem statement and research gaps in this paper, so you can see what this paper is all about. So this is problem statement and this is research gap. So how much it is easy for anybody, whether somebody is research scholar or guide or strategic manager, to analyze any document. For example, you have one a PDF file that is having so many laws, so many guidelines, and you want to see specific guideline under some particular clause, whether it will be fit or not. Okay, so you can see that this one problem statement and research gaps, I have written only this part and it has generated. These are research gaps. Okay, so you can ask any question. If you want to take any legal document, so this one, any document, so I am directly searching for some. So this is basic concepts of state budget, some budget file we are taking. Okay, so it is only for demonstration. Download. Okay, chapter 4, for example, this one, this particular document is related to your university or institute or wherever you are working, and you want to find out summary, you want to summarize it, you want to get detailed information, you want to get association. Okay, so you can see that this one, this is budget document, and as soon as I have uploaded, it will give me summary. Main work. So this one is summary at right hand side, you can see 3 line summary. If I want to get detailed summary, so as per article this one, so it is giving the reference of Constitution of India. So if I want to see some specific part, okay, main work and or main clauses addressed in this paper or in this document. So as a manager, we need such type of tools. Okay, so this one. If I want to see what is contingency fund in this document and its relevance. So you can see it is giving me detailed reply, okay, detailed output. What is contingency fund in this document and what is the relevance? So this one. So whether you are working on a paper, report, budget document, funding, project funding based document, related to that you will be able to generate the content. That's why we call it as generative AI. So you can see that in actual document, contingency fund is explained, it is written in only this part, okay, only you can see that 12 to 15 lines. But when I asked this chatbot, it is giving me detailed output, what is contingency fund and its relevance. Okay.
Sir, how accurate, how much accurate it is, and can we rely
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, it is fully.
explanation generated?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, it is completely reliable. It is accurate, and whenever we generate the content from generative AI, we can match it. So whatever content we are getting, so we can see whether it is matching or not. In most of the time, in almost every time, it is quite accurate. When generative AI was launched, when ChatGPT was launched around 4 to 5 years back, at that time there were so much issues. There were so many issues related to accuracy. But nowadays there is no issue of accuracy, because from last 4 to 5 years, AI chatbots are trained every day. These are trained. Whatever input we are giving, whatever document we are uploading, it is getting trained. Okay, translate above. You can see that in any language we will be able to translate. If we want to work in some particular language, if we are working on some regional language, we will be able to work. Okay, so you can see that. So I am not aware with Marathi language, but if somebody here knows Marathi, you will be knowing better whether it is correct or not. So whatever content we have generated, so we have translated it into Marathi language. Okay, if here somebody knows Marathi, they will know whether it is correct or not. Okay, so in multilingual format we will be able to work. Okay.
So it means context related and semantic understanding is now improved.
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
so?
Yes, ma'am. Every day these platforms are getting updated. So, because nowadays everybody is using AI chatbots, whether students, school-going students, managers, corporate people, programmers, every person is using, and these platforms are getting updated regularly. You might have seen that in ChatGPT this feature is available. So in ChatGPT and other platforms also, this particular feature is given, whether this particular data should be trained or not, whether our data should be trained or not. So you can see that data controls, improve model for everyone, so on. It is by default on. Okay, so you can see improve the model for everyone. What is the meaning of this particular setting in ChatGPT or in every in Gemini, Perplexity, Quora, in every platform this feature is available. Improve the model for everyone on, or saving data on means whatever question I am asking, whatever document I am uploading, this particular tool, ChatGPT or Gemini, it will save that data, and that will be beneficial for other people who are asking the questions. For example, same type of question other people are asking, so they can use my data. Okay, if we have enabled this option, if we have activated this option, so we should be aware. So this thing should be done very carefully. If we are working on confidential documents, for example, you are working on some confidential project, so in that case you should avoid uploading data. Otherwise you can disable this option. Okay, so if you are working on some confidential data, you don't want that chat gpt should train or should use your data, in that case you can disable it. Okay, otherwise what you can do, you can use chat gpt locally also. On your local laptop you can download complete chat gpt llm, you can download complete Gemini. After that there is no need of internet connection. I think some participants might be knowing about it. How many of you knows about this feature, that we can use chat gpt without internet connection? Yes or no? Kindly write in chat that we can use chat gpt deep seek without using internet connection. Without using internet connection we can use. So I will show you that part also. So this is very first tool. Okay, the Moonlight, I will cover that part also. How to how to work on chat gpt deepseek Gemini on local laptop. Okay, now so I will cover that part. For that we use a free software, free and open source software. If I want to, if I am working on some confidential documents, if I am working on some private documents, and I don't want that chat gpt or Gemini should train it, so this is the software. Olama. Run DeepSeek, Queen, Llama, Queen, Gamma 3 locally. Locally means download complete chat gpt, and after that disconnect your internet, because your data will be leaked out only if your net connection is activated, only if you are connected to internet. But if you have disconnected your internet, in that case your data will not be leaked out. For example, you are working on some research paper, on some confidential document, on some confidential report, and you don't want that via internet, it should be trained in chat gpt. So in that case you can use olama software. It is having all large language models, all large language models of this world, whether it is DeepSeek. So you can see that models, Gamma, okay, so Mistral, DeepSeek, okay. So no need to open DeepSeek on web browser, no need to open website of DeepSeek. Simply download DeepSeek. What is size of complete DeepSeek? Because many times people get fear, people are afraid that this is Chinese software, this is software of that country, this is software of that country. Okay, so obviously it is a matter of concern that it is this particular software is concerned to that country, so we should not use it. But if it is downloaded on our laptop and after that we have disconnected our internet, then there is no worry. You can use DeepSeek, but your system should be having sufficient memory. So how much memory should be there? So you can see 404 GB memory. It's largest size, highest size, you can see DeepSeek R1, 671 billion parameters. So if I want to download complete DeepSeek on my laptop, so 404 GB. So obviously my in my laptop that much hard disk should be available. If I want to work on minimal version of DeepSeek, 4.7 GB. Okay, in same way, if I want to take complete chat gpt, so I will download gamma, llama, google. So you can see that phi, meta, okay, meta llama is available. So if I want to download complete meta llama, I don't want to open meta llama in web browser with internet. So what is size? So you can see that this one, 2 GB, 1.3 GB, 2 GB parameter, 2 GB, and 1 billion parameter, and 3 billion parameters. So more number of parameters, more billion parameters means it is having so much data, it is having large data sets. So you can see that how many people have pulled it. So 13.8 million pulls. If we see llama 3.1, 93.3 million pulls, it means these number of people, these number of experts, they have downloaded this software on their laptop. Okay, if you want to work with your own large language model, for example, you are working on some accreditation process, I we want to train all documents of our university, and we want to create a software similar to chat gpt. Okay, but in that particular software only those documents should be available which are related to our university. So in that case what we do, we download this software. So what I will do, I will download complete deepseek, and I will add my documents. Okay, this is known as fine tuning or transfer learning. If you are aware with deep learning, in deep learning we go through these terms: transfer learning, fine tuning. So one pre-trained model is downloaded, and after that we add our own documents. Okay, a few months ago there was a query from police department, from law enforcement department, that they are working on a project on a large language model in which they will give only that particular offense and its fir will be generated automatically. Okay, they don't want to use chat gpt, they want a software similar to chat gpt in which only offense will be mentioned and its fir will be generated automatically. That particular document can be generated by sho or by other law enforcement officials. So that such type of things can be done by this implementation. For example, for your university or your institute, as a manager, as a team leader, or as a strategic manager, like for example you are at the post of director or dean or pvc, and you are planning to develop a software for NAC accreditation, for nba accreditation, and in that particular software only document should be available related to your university. Okay, document should be available to your university only, or your institute only. In that case you will have to download these software and fine tuning. Okay, so now I will show you very small demonstration of this, how to use this particular software. So simply you can download it. It is freely available, free and open source, for Mac, Linux or Windows. I am using Windows operating system, so I will show you on that. This software I have already installed, and you can
Gaurav
see
sir,
that. Yes, sir, please.
sir, like there are versions of like Chat GPT, and there are paid versions also, free versions also.
Yes, sir.
So, like the way that if we download this 2.3 GB of Lemma,
Yes.
then means what level will it maintain? Like, is it a paid version or a
No,
free version?
no, sir. All of these are completely free. Actually, these parameters decide how much accuracy we need. For example, this one you can see this is 1 billion parameter, 4 billion parameter. If I will download 1 billion parameter, in that case I will get very basic edition, very basic version. Okay, if I want to download complete data, in that case 27 billion parameter. So gamma 3, you can see that. So gamma 3, this one 3.3 GB, but it is having very limited information, so you can call it as a base model. This one is top model. So in terms of vehicles, in terms of automobile industry, we call it as base model and top model. So this is base model, this is top model. So if I want to take everything in my chat, in my application, so obviously I will take top model. So this is 17 GB, and all of these are completely free.
Okay, sir. That means the advantage is that we can keep our documents safe.
Yes, sir, definitely. So everything will be on your system. Everything will be on your laptop. Okay. So I will show you one demonstration. However, I will not disconnect my internet. Otherwise, I will be disconnected from this call also. So this software I have already downloaded. This is Olama. You can see that this is Olama, and I will show you how to run it on command prompt. So I am opening CMD. You can run it on command prompt as well as on browser on local host. Okay. So this is my command prompt. Now, first of all, I will show you which software, which large language models I have already downloaded. Olama list. So you can see three models I have already downloaded: Mistral 4.1 GB, Gamma 2 5.4 GB, and Smo LLM 990 MB. These are for demonstrations I have already downloaded. If I want to take any other model, for example, I want to take DeepSeek. First of all, I should be having that much memory in my system. So if I will take, if I will see, so you can see that 390 GB free, 850 GB free. So obviously my hard disk should be available to keep that particular data. Okay, so what I will do, pull Olama pull and name of that particular model. It will be downloaded. Obviously, my internet speed should be fast. If I am working on very classical internet, in that case, it will take number of hours. If I am working on lease line, if I am working on dedicated internet connection, in that case, very fast it will be downloaded. Okay. Now, if I want to run this one Gamma 2. Okay. For example, this one Gamma 2 I want to run. Olama run Gamma 2. So if I disconnect my internet now, even then it will work. Why? Because Gamma 2 is in my laptop. Okay. Now there is no need of any internet connection. It will work on my system. Smo LLM. Okay. This one. Whatever model I want to execute, I will simply download everything. I will download that complete large language model. After that, I will disconnect my internet, and then I will upload my thesis. I will upload my research papers. I will upload my simulation code. I will upload everything without any worry, without getting afraid that my data will be leaked out. Somebody will copy. Somebody who is working in my research area, they will take that particular output with query. Okay, so you can see that high. In same way, it will give the output. Okay, as whatever output we get on chat gpt on web browser, in same way it will give me that specific output. Okay, quit. So you can see in same way, O Llama run Gamma 2. So Gamma 2 I have completely downloaded on my laptop. Okay, now if I will disconnect my internet, even then it will run. No need of net connection. I will be able to upload my documents. I will be able to type. I will be able to send my personal data without any worry that it will be leaked out. Okay, so its size is 5.4 GB. Okay, so it will take some time to load. So obviously our RAM, our cache memory, it should be sufficient to handle this type of information. Okay. So in few seconds it will be working. Olama run. So meanwhile it is loading. So I am showing you this website. So you can see that this one. And this particular model gets updated. These models gets updated as soon as a new model comes to picture. These are available here. Okay, you want to take any other, for example, Microsoft, or so these are from Microsoft. I want to take 5.4. So name of the models from different companies are with different names. Like Microsoft are available with 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. DeepSeek is available with DeepSeek R1, R2. Meta, Meta Llama 1, Llama 2, like that. Okay, so you will be able to work on that. So Dolphin 5. So all of these are deployed by Microsoft. So you can see if we want to say, if we want to take from Meta, so Meta Mistral, Meta Llama 2, Meta Llama all. So how many pools are there? Okay, so it will be loaded very soon. Now you can see it is loaded now. Now for example, I am working on some research work. Okay, and I want to generate some content. So this is my command prompt. I am asking what is machine learning. So without internet connection I will be able to generate the content. Okay, in same way obviously my internet speed should be fast. So you can see that it is generating the content. And for this no need of net connection. If I will upload my content, it will work. Is this visible to all of you? Kindly confirm. I'm running on my command prompt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in same way, so this is command prompt. If I want to run the same thing on web browser, so you can see that its Chrome extension is available. This is Chrome extension, page assist. Click Chrome extension of Olama. Now Olama will run on my web browser. Now again there is no need of internet connection. If I disconnect my internet connection now, even then it will work. You can see that which model. So three models I have downloaded: Mistral, Gamma 2, and Smo LLM. So this one. Now you can see it is showing Olama is running, and it will give me that output. Now it is running on my Chrome extension without any net connection, without any internet connection, and all features are available: upload image, speech to text. If I want to search from internet, that is also available. So you can see that it is giving me. So I have written hi, it is giving me how can I help you today. In same way, if I want to copy, so all features which are available in chat gpt, but it is working on local laptop, on local system. You can see that this one is local variant of chat gpt, local variant of chatbot. Okay, so you should know how to work confidentially if you are having some confidential document, because many times, and generally we are having confidential documents. If you are a manager, if you are a strategic leader, we can't share very personal official documents on chat gpt. So in that case what you can do, you can download Olama, and after that you can work freely by disconnecting your net connection. Even if your net is connected, even then it will not train. Because why? So you can see that even if my internet is working now, I am connected to internet, but if I am working on Olama, there is no relation of Olama with net connectivity, because Olama is having separate database, network is having separate bandwidth. Okay, so it is not sharing the data because I am working on local system. Okay, so you should know you should know how to work on this particular segment. Now, dear participants, I'm coming to next tool. Lots of other tools available, thousands of tools available in AI segment. I'm able to cover few of these tools because of the time constraints. Next tool, to create or to regenerate the images, to regenerate the content with chat PDF. This tool you might be knowing already, but with this tool I will show you some implementations which are very very effective, like regeneration of images. Regeneration of images means, for example, one PDF file I have uploaded on chat PDF. Okay, so in same way as we have seen in Moonlight, we can ask what is problem statement, what is summary, what is we can translate. But major thing which I want to do, that is regenerate the image. Regenerate image means, for example, this image I want to use in my research document. This is the diagram. Okay, this one is the diagram. This diagram I want to use in my PPT. If I, now there are two ways. Okay, generally we adopt one way. Which is that one way? I will take its screenshot and I will copy, I will crop, and I will put in my presentation. If I am presenting this particular image to somewhere, for example in conference or in seminar, or in some journals, many times we are asked to regenerate this image, to create this image manually. Then what we do in MS Word, we create these shapes, and then we go for edit text. So many things we have to do. So if we have to create this image manually, if we have to recreate this image manually, at least 30 minutes will be taken. Okay, it depends on your speed, it depends on somebody's working pattern on MS Word or on MS Office, but at least 20-30 minutes will be taken to recreate this image. And again it will be in plagiarism. Even if we are adopting, we are creating this image in MS Word by watching, by viewing, even then it will be in plagiarism. Why? Because we are creating the image by watching, by viewing this image. I don't want to use that thing. I want to create a new image from existing image. For that, what I will do, see this very carefully. I will recreate this image. This is prompt at right hand side, bottom right, extract. Okay, or simply what I will do, I will write some prompts here. Extract all components and associations from figure 2 and generate graphviz dot code. See this, what I have written. Extract all components and associations from figure 2. This is figure 2, and generate graphviz dot code. Enter. Now what it will do, it is giving all components and graphviz code. This is graphviz code. Now I will copy this code. This graphviz code is copied, and I will open a website, Dreampuff Graphviz Online. I will paste that code which I have taken from chat PDF, and now you can see this new diagram is available, which has no similarity with this diagram. This is actual diagram, and this is new diagram with the same associations, and nobody can challenge that this diagram is copy and paste, or this diagram is copied from existing diagram. This is new diagram and this is existing diagram. Okay, and there is no plagiarism, because this is the image, this one is the diagram with the same associations but different orientations. In same way, we want to recreate, so this is known as recreation of images, recreation of diagrams. In same way, for some other image, for some other diagram, if you want to work, some other paper we are taking, For example, this one is the paper, and you can see that this one is image figure 1. In same way, extract all components of figure 1 and generate graphviz dot code. This is known as prompt engineering. So you can see that it is generating. So this is figure 1. I want to recreate this image. This is graphviz dot code. Okay, graphviz dot code. I will copy this code and copy this code, copy, and I will delete previous code and paste. Now you can see this is new diagram, and this diagram is nowhere matching with this actual diagram. This is known as recreation of image, regeneration of diagram, regeneration of content that we relate with generative AI. If I want to download it, simply download in PNG. You can see now nobody can say that this diagram is copy paste. This diagram is regenerated, and there will be 0% plagiarism in this diagram. This is regenerated diagram, and this is actual diagram. Association is same, components are same, titles are same. In same way, for some other diagram we want to see, we want to recreate. Okay, for example, this one, this is figure 2. Okay, generate graph viz dot. Okay, or I can take another type of diagram, generate sequence diagram code of components in figure 2. Okay, so you can see in plant YAML code, sequence diagram code is generated. Once it is complete, I will copy this code, copy this code, copy. I will open a website, sequencediagram.org. It is free and open source. Paste the code, and now you can see this is the diagram, very professional diagram. If we are asked to generate this diagram, to create this diagram, it will take 1 to 2 hours. But from this actual image, from this image we have created this new diagram with 0% plagiarism. So this is prompt engineering. How to create content, multiple type of content from existing content. Now there may be one question, there may be one doubt, that if so many people are entering this particular question, whether same code will be generated or not. Same code will not be generated every time. If I will put same query again, generate sequence diagram, then a new formation will be generated. So no need to worry that, for example, 4 to 5 people are working on same domain, on same paper, on same image, on same figure, whether same sequence diagram code will be generated or not. No, every time new diagram will be generated, every time new image will be generated, so no need to worry about it. Is this clear to all of you? Kindly confirm. Up to this point, is it clear to all, whatever we have discussed? Okay, so
Uh, Gaurav sir,
G, yes sir.
I have a question actually.
G,
Uh,
yes sir, please.
First of all, this is for the first time that I am actually uh, looking into different dimension of evolution of AI, and it's such a marvelous job that AI is doing nowadays, which I have come across through your session actually, the knowledge.
Okay sir.
But at the same time, in my mind, it is like you are right that diagrams and photographs doesn't carry or bring plagiarism. But
No.
but can you like guide us with how to is this editable first of all, which I can see in the code we can do
Yes, sir,
if we want to
definitely.
edit
Yes, sir.
some.
Source code is editable. Actually, it's a source code is open source. So this source is open. For example, I am deleting this particular part. Okay. So This particular source code we can edit. For example, I want to delete, so simply delete it. So at right hand side you can see it is getting reflected whatever I am deleting. Is this visible, sir?
Yes, sir. One more thing, sir. Is it what is this graph with, uh, and
Actually,
what type
yes,
of?
sir. Graph is actually it is the script. This one is a script format of script. So no need to worry about it. Actually, in my presentation that I will share at end of this session, in that everything is given. So I'm showing you that that particular presentation which I will share at end. In that presentation all of these things are already given. So I have taken these screenshots. During this session I'm not showing you the ppt, so you can see that in this way how to write graph is, where to paste it, each and everything I have already recorded. How to create sequence diagram, on which website you have to paste. So I will share this ppt, this particular screen, this particular PDF file at end of the session, so that you will be able to work later on.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
One more. My
Yes.
concern is, sir, that reproduction of any literature is an ethical issue.
Yes, sir.
So, like uh, again, like the code which you are saying is for that particular platform, and it generates that code. This is what you are trying to do.
Actually, sir, whatever code we are generating, every time it will be new code will be generated. It is completely editable, and with prompt engineering, with prompt writing, we can edit. We can give. For example, I want to generate a sequence diagram by skipping some parts. For example, I want to skip some components, so I can specify. So you can do it in prompt also. For example, in this diagram, I don't want to take this one, this particular consensus layer and network layer. So what I will write in prompt that generate graphviz dot code or sequence diagram code for components in figure 2, avoiding or neglecting consensus layer and network layer. So it will generate accordingly. So it is completely editable.
Sir, one last question.
Yes.
The same uh, this code you have generated with Chat PDF.
Yes.
Is it possible to extract the code in Chat GPT also?
Yes, sir, definitely. In ChatGPT also, I can show you. For example, you can see that this one, chat. This is ChatGPT. I'm showing you. Okay. So, for example, I want to generate GraphViz code. So, GraphViz dot code for which, for example, I am working in cloud computing or blockchain. Okay. Types of blockchain. Enter. Now I am not uploading any PDF file. I am not giving any specific input. It will take data from entire internet, from entire large language model. So this is the code. Now you can ask it where to paste. Okay, if we, for example, we forget where to paste it, you can ask, okay, where to paste this code, so it will give you that website. Now copy. So we know that this is the website. Copy GraphViz website and paste. Now you can see that this is the diagram, it is color diagram. Now in few seconds we are able to generate this diagram. Okay, now add more components in above code. Now I want to expand this diagram. Okay, enhanced version. So in ChatGPT, in free variant of ChatGPT, I am also using free variant of ChatGPT. I have not subscribed it. So you can see that now one extensive diagram will be generated. So you can see that it is now giving very extensive diagram. Now copy and now paste. Now you can see very extensive diagram, very detailed diagram. If I try to create this diagram in MS Word or Paintbrush, you can imagine how much time it will take. But in few seconds with prompt engineering we are able to generate. Is this clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay,
you so
now you can
much.
ask it. For example, we forget where to paste it. Okay, where to paste, where to use above code to create image online. Okay, you can ask ChatGPT itself. So you can see that webgraphviz.com, so many websites you will show, it will give. Dreampuff, which I am using currently, Adotor, Adotor.net. It will give you so many options. Vue.js. Okay, simply copy the code and paste. Okay, for example, this point is skipped. We are not aware where to paste, so it will give you those websites. So you can use it. Now, dear participants, we are coming to our next tool. So many tools available, so many things available. Okay, so we will see now some more implementations. For data analytics, you can use ChatGPT also. As far as core data analytics is concerned, rigorous data analytics is concerned, you can use Julius, very powerful tool. Julius, Power Drill, Formula Bot, thousands of tools available. I'm showing you these tools uh, one by one. Okay, so I'm covering these tools and giving names so that you will be able to explore it. So when we started this session, we were discussing that lots of jobs are under threat. Lots of coding programming jobs are under threat because all of these things are going on with AI. Now, if I will show you some demonstrations, you will think what is need of data analyst, what is need of data engineer. If somebody is learning data science, what is use of learning data science? Okay, I am not saying that we should not learn data science. We are also learning data science. We also keep on learning. But major thing is that who will hire, who will give salary to a person who knows data engineering, and obviously that person will ask for salary, that person will ask for appraisal, increments, promotions. But AI will not ask for promotions, AI will not ask for any increment or appraisals. Okay, so this is ground fact, this is bitter fact. Okay, I'm not covering it to create panic, it is only for demonstration and awareness. Okay, because if we are not aware about something, if we are not having knowledge about something, it doesn't mean that we are safe. We are safe only if we are aware and then we are getting equipped. Now I will show you some demonstrations. You will see that what is need of data analyst, what is need of Python programmer, what is need of R programmer. Everything can be done. For example, some Excel sheet, any Excel sheet you will be able to upload, any big data file you will be able to upload. Okay, simply upload your file. So any Excel sheet we can generate. So just for demonstration, I am uploading Excel sheet. You can take some pre-built data sets also. For example, ID, salary. Okay, so just it is only for demonstration. I am generating some random data. Okay, so just random data I am generating so that I can show you something. So ID, salary, area, and random number. I am generating some random code 022. And now this excel sheet may be 10 records, 10,000 records, or 10 million records. It doesn't matter. If I want to perform T test, Z test, F test, ANOVA, frequency test, graph, everything can be done with natural language. So this is Excel sheet I will upload. Okay, so you can see that upload file, Google Sheet, or which file I want to upload, Excel sheet. And as soon as I will upload it on Julius or Power Drill or Formula Bot, instantly it will give me detailed report, detailed output. Now you can see that this file is uploaded, and first of all it will give me view, it will give me that particular description of data. So plots, different types of plots, you can see that Now if I want to perform some test, okay, third largest salary, what I'm writing here, third largest salary. So you can see that from the Excel sheet I have uploaded, it will give me the Python code. This is the Python code to find out third largest salary. It will give me output also. Okay, it will give me that particular output also. Okay, so this one, and now you can see third largest salary is 98,921. I can verify. So you can see that third largest salary. So what is need of a clerk in upcoming time? Most of the middle or entry level jobs will be killed, and this is the justification. Clerical jobs, secretarial jobs, data entry jobs. So if I ask for fourth largest salary, if I want to perform it with Python, so this is Python code. Simply copy and paste. If I will ask, you might have seen in when there are some placements in institutes, when companies come and they go for technical test of the students or applicants, they ask such type of questions. Okay, write a SQL query for third largest salary, write a SQL query or Python code for fourth largest salary. Now you can imagine why, what will be, what will happen to the placements, what will happen to the job market if companies are able to get this software and in a single click everything will be done. Okay, so you can see that if I want to perform some test, perform t test on data, okay, with interpretation. Now what is need of SPSS? For t test, for jet test, we go for SPSS. Now you can see that I have written only this part, only this thing, perform t test with interpretation. Now it is giving me out interpretation along with output of t test. You can see that this one, salary distribution by area, and now you can see that this one, this is in t test, we t test, jet test, f test, ANOVA or whatever it is, we go for p value, whether p value is greater than or less than 0.05, whether it is significant or not, whether null hypothesis is rejected or not. So you can see that these are the key findings. What is null and alternate hypothesis in above interpretation? Otherwise, to work on these tests, we have to purchase and install SPSS, PSPP, R language, R platform, or whatever it is. But here you can see that what I have done, any layman can do it. Whosoever knows how to work on computer, whosoever knows basic English, they can go for data analytics. No need of any statistics, no need of any statistical analysis. Okay, so you can see share, download. So it might be looking fearful, it might be looking disturbing, because when we analyze these tools, we also get disturbed. What will happen tomorrow? Okay, is this visible and clear to all of you? Kindly confirm. Are you able to view it?
Yes, sir.
And is it looking disturbing, or you are enjoying this particular content?
Sir, actually, uh, this has been a point of big debate or discussion since the induction of AI,
Yes, sir.
in and we have been evolving since then. But I think if if we continue attending sessions like this, we should not be fearful.
Yes, sir. But sir, actually, what is the major problem for? Actually, we are at a particular age group where we can say that we are at a matured age group or at a middle level age group. But many times when we think about our next generation, then it looks very disturbing. What what they will do? What next generation will do? Okay, you might have seen lots of jobs, not only this, lots of jobs, whether these are chartered accountants, company secretaries, architects, all of these jobs are under threat. Even in financial sector also, you might have seen lots of companies are on the edge of closing. If you have gone through that particular news related to stock market, there is a processing by government of India that third party brokers will be out in maybe in few months or few years, we don't know, but it may be possible. So many third party discount brokers like Zerodha grow because direct platform people are able to work. No need of any third party platform. People are filing their income tax returns directly. No need of any chartered accountant. Simply input your values and automatically its balance sheet will be generated, and on portal it will be uploaded. Your tax will be calculated by UPI. It will be that particular transaction can be committed. Everything is going on online. AI tools available. AI tools available for images, for graphics, for animation, for presentations also. Now, as time is very less now, I'm covering one tool related to the presentation, because in strategic point of view, in strategic managerial aspects, we have to work on presentations also. Thousands of tools available for creating PPTs, presentations. Slidesgo, slidesgo.com, AI presentation maker, without knowledge of any particular subject, without knowledge of any particular content, without taking anything from Wikipedia or here and there, we can directly create presentation with AI. Okay, so you can see AI presentation maker. On which topic I want to create? For example, I want to create a presentation on AI in healthcare and medical domain. Artificial intelligence. Okay, in healthcare and medical domain. For example, I have to present this topic. How many slides I need? 8 to 12 or 12 to 24? Okay, 8 to 12 slides are sufficient. Next. Now you can see that I am not downloading any data. I am not searching any data on Google. Simply, I have given that topic on Slides Go, and it will generate the content. Very soon, you will see PPT will be created in editable mode, in PPT mode, in PPTX mode. You will be able to change the content. You will be able to edit the content. Okay, so you can see that this PPT, review the content, continue, which template I need. What is the template? These templates are not available in PowerPoint. Very professional templates. For example, this template is good. Generate presentation. In few seconds, PPT will be ready in editable mode, and you will be able to present. So as a leader, as a manager, uh, as a strategic leader, or at the post of strategic segment, you will be able to create very professional presentations. So you can see that we are preparing your presentation. In meanwhile, we can do some other task, and now you can see download. PPT is downloaded. Now you can see that it is downloading, and I will show you the downloaded version. It is in PPTX format. This is downloaded, and now I'm showing you that presentation which I have just created with AI. So this is first slide. So you can see how much professional it is. Background is there, robot is there. Second slide, third slide, diagnostic tools. This one, challenges, data privacy, algorithm bias, conclusion. So I will simply put my name and contact details here, and everything is ready. Now you can see how much it is easy, and it is editable. You can see if I want to edit this content, it is editable. PPT in editable mode. Okay, slidesgo.com, and thousands of other tools available. Presentation GPT. Okay, presentation GPT, slides go, slides PPT, slides GPT. So many tools available which you can use. Okay, And beyond these also there are thousands of other tools which you can use. Any topic you can put, no need to take data from here and there, no need to copy and paste. It will do everything for you. it will do it will merge every content for you after taking from multiple sources. So you can see that in few seconds we are able to create a presentation in editable mode. Otherwise, for this presentation, 12 slides presentation, at least uh, 1 hour will be spent, because we have to take the content from multiple sources, we have to copy and paste, after that formatting, so many other things. Okay, but here we are able to do it very easily. Now, dear participants, I'm sharing this presentation. Lots of other tools available, but uh, because of the limited time span and so many tools, so